Welcome students. In our physics class, we are going to learn the topic magnetic field at a point along the equatorial line due to a magnetic dipole. In last class, we have seen the topic axial line magnetic field. But today, we study the topic equatorial magnetic field. First, we consider the Bohr magnet. This point O is the center of the Bohr magnet. This is the North Pole and South Pole. The distance of South Pole from center, that is L, and also the distance of North Pole from center point of Bohr magnet, that also L. And now we consider the unit pole, that is North Pole. The distance of C from center we consider, that is R, and the South Pole and North Pole distance from C point we consider, that is R dash. But the distance of R dash of South Pole and North Pole, that is equal distance. Already we know that the North Pole is repulsive force, so that goes the direction, and South Pole is attraction force, so that force come towards the South Pole. From the Pythagoras theorem, we find out the distance of R dash. The formula of Pythagoras is nc squared, that is equal on squared plus oc squared. nc squared is R dash squared equal on value is L, so L squared. oc value is R, so R squared. Then R dash equal, the square value come to this side, that is change to root of or the power of 1 by 2. Also we find the cos theta value from the triangle of NOC. This cos theta value we later used in the formula. Cos theta equal adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is, this is the theta, so adjacent side is L and hypotenuse is R dash. Then cos theta equal L by R square plus L square the whole power 1 by 2. We draw the component of North Pole and South Pole force. The force of N, that is North Pole direction, this direction, we draw the component in horizontal and vertical direction. The horizontal direction is in this direction and vertical is Fn sin theta. This is the positive direction, this is negative direction. And Fs, we draw the component of two component, one is horizontal component, another one is vertical component. The vertical component value is Fn sin theta. This is the downward direction, so this the direction is minus j, and the horizontal component is Fs cos theta. This is also negative I. This is I direction, this is j direction. From Cartesian coordinate, this is I direction minus I direction, this way is j direction, this is minus j direction. In this way we draw the component. Now we find the force of North Pole. This adding of two component, one is minus Fn cos theta I and Fn sin theta j, and then force of South Pole direction, that is addition of minus Fs cos theta I and also minus Fn sin theta j. Now we find the total force, that is F vector equal Fn vector plus Fs vector. Already we know that magnetic field and force, that is equal, so we add the Fn plus Fs vector. So B vector equal minus Fn cos theta I plus Fn sin theta j cap minus Fs cos theta I cap minus Fn sin theta j cap. These are equal and opposite, so we cancel out the term, and the remaining term we taken out the same term of cos theta I cap. So minus Fn plus Fs into cos theta I. Already we know that the force of north side and north pole and south pole are equal distance, so that the two pole are same, Fn and Fn equal Fs. So we use Fn or Fs for both term. We write the Fs instead of we use Fn. B vector equal minus Fn plus Fn into cos theta I cap. We write that is minus 2 Fn cos theta I cap. Already we know that the formula of force, so that value is mu naught by 4 pi into Qm. The unit pole value is 1. So Qm by r dash squared cos theta I cap. Now we write the term as it is, and r squared r dash squared value is r squared plus l squared root of r squared plus l squared the whole square. We cancel out the root and square into l by r squared plus l squared the whole power 1 by 2, that is cos theta value, and here I cap also. So next step is minus 2 into mu naught by 4 pi into Qm by r squared plus l squared the power of 1 into L by r square plus L square the whole power 1 by 2 into I cap. Here the power value is 1, here the power value is 1 by 2. We add the power of both term, so 1 plus 1 by 2, that value is changed to 3 by 2. We use in next step minus 2 into mu naught by 4 pi into Qm into L divided by r square plus L square the whole power 3 by 2 into I cap. Next step we use the Diebold formula. Diebold formula is Pm equal Qm into 2L. So we change the term into minus Pm into mu naught into I cap divided by 4 pi r square plus L square the whole power 3 by 2, and we change the term Pm into I cap, that is changed into Pm vector. If the distance of r greater than of L, then r squared plus L squared the whole power 3 by 2. The L squared value is negligible value, so we neglect the term r squared. So r squared the whole power 3 by 2. The square and 2 are cancelled out, so our term is r power 3. We substitute the value of in this equation b vector equal minus mu naught Pm vector by 4 pi r cube. This equatorial value is compared to axial line. The axial line value is 2 times maximum of this equatorial value.